with these burrow roaches. With he looks like yes, there is a raven on the way. The raven's gonna stop all this burrowing roaches, and as soon as that raven comes out, he can start blasting at those roaches. Just put another scan to make sure they're still there. He really needs to get this command center down to catch up with the Zerg player. The Zerg player's economy is just way too high right now. The Raven spawned now, and the Tarren player is moving his tanks out, sieging them up. Seems like these ones right here can't siege because they're on the ramp. But that one tank scared those roaches away. They actually could have probably ran up that ramp, but maybe this tank right there would have helped. This tank right here has 3 kills, and this tank had 8 kills. Presuming they're all roaches, that's not bad, but roaches are very cost efficient for what they are. The Zerg player now has his expansion up, and let's check out his once he gets some drones over here, his income's gonna skyrocket. Already he's tripled the income of the Tarren player, and the Tarren player now just got some SCVs finally over this expansion. The Zerg player did a good job of containing the Tarren player for as long as he could. Also, Tarren player looked like he built a command center to expand to the right hand side, and good play by the Zerg player having the overlord drop creep over there. Some medvac in the middle doing some scouting. Scouts the gold expansion. Tarren player now seeing this, he's got to figure out what he's going to do. I don't know if he has enough units to deal with this to come counteract the 37 roaches. He only has 1 Thor, 6 tanks, which isn't too bad if they're positioned right. Sorry about that. And he really needs to take out this gold expansion before the Zerg player just overwhelms him in economy, because he's already been going off 2 base much longer than the Tarren player, and now having a 3rd, the Tarren needs either to expand or take this out. But I'm not sure what he's going to do with this mass roach. He really needs to get some banshees out, and I don't see any banshees on the way. Just another factory, so it looks like he's going to go for a mass tank, Marine Thor, which is fairly strong, but against someone who's going mass roach, it's a good idea to get some air, because obviously roaches can't attack air. And the Zerg player got some infestors here. Infestors are very good. Their fungal growth locks players down, so it enables the roaches to attack, and then the Tarren player won't be able to micro away. And also he has burrows, so he could burrow some of his infestors, and he could bring them over here to the mineral line and spawn some in Festin Tarren, but this Raven would actually stop that. The Tarren player is looking to move up to establish a more front line. Looks like he's looking to take this gold, but there's creep tumors all over the place. Tarren player needs to take some of those creep tumors out, but he has his army separated from his tanks, and there's a fungal growth going down on the Raven, medvac, and 2 SCVs. And I said medvac is just healing up these 2 SCVs. It's pretty funny. He should send some roaches in there to kill that. Actually spawning some infested Tarren to kill the medvac and also kill the Raven. That's actually not a bad play with those infested Tarren, to kill a vital unit to detect these roaches. It's going to force the Tarren player to build another Raven. That's 200 gas. That's not easy to come by when you're building mass mech, when you're going by 3 factory. He doesn't have the gas to run off 3 factory, and he doesn't have, he can't expand nowhere. The Zerg player has expansions on all ends of the map, and just creep all over the map. The Tarren player is confined to this little area right here. It's really good contained by the Zerg player. You want to have map control. Oh, I just had to take a drink right there. And there's a scan going off, and looks like the Tarren player is trying to lure some of these roaches towards these tanks, but there's a lot of roaches, and now Ultralisk on the way. Oh, there's a good fungal growth going off on the Thors and Marines, and the roaches came in there and just annihilated that Thor and Marines right there. The roaches can't go too far into them because the tanks were laying down some heavy shells on those roaches, and I'm not sure how many roaches died there, but seems like there was a couple. Let's check the units. Now he only has 22 roaches. I'm sure he had more earlier, but there's 4 Ultralists now. I'm not sure where those Ultralists are. So Overlords over here. Oh, I didn't see that. He did the Overlord drop with a couple of Zerglings. That was good play by the Zerg player. Good harassment. Just to keep the Tarren player on his toes. Not that he can't really do much more. And now the Overlords are he looks like he's gonna go for a Doom drop with Ultralists, Roaches, and Overlords, the waypoints. Looks like he's gonna go a back route into the main, into the smoke. This is a really good area to do drops because the smoke blocks the enemy player from seeing anything unless they have something built or a unit in there. So looks like this drop should go undetected, or looks like he's not gonna go in the smoke. He's just gonna go right into the Tarren's main base. The Tarren is way out of position. He's not gonna be able to deal with this at all. He needs to unsiege all these siege tanks and move them over to the cliff or up to his base so we can deal with this. The Ultras are being dropped, the Roaches are dropped, all production buildings are going down. Don't know what the Tarren's going to do about this. Still, his tanks are still sieged up. So he's just floating on, just picking everything up and floating away. I guess he doesn't want to, I guess he thinks his position's too strong right now. And a bunch of Zerglings ran in there right there, got a bunch of splash damage on the breeds. Medvacs can heal those up. The Ravens are moving out, the tanks are moving out. The Roaches and Ultras are finishing up all the supply depots, everything down on the ground that can. However, the planetary fortress is here, but the SCVs can just start repairing. If gotta repair, start repairing, you're gonna lose your planetary fortress. But I guess there's a battle over here. The tanks are sieged up, the Ultras are running in. The infestors have mind control on some of the Thors and tanks, and Tarren player GG's. That was real good play by the Zerg player. He was using infestors to take the Thors. Overlord dropped his main base while the Tarren player was out of position. That was really good play by the Zerg player. I don't think I know this guy. I haven't watched many games of him, but pretty good play. And it seems like he's gonna take this game. It'll be game number 2. I think it's a best of 3. I'll find out who the winner is, and thanks for watching, guys. Leave some comments below. Tell me if you guys enjoy watching this StarCraft, and it's been a while since we made any videos. I know, guys. Sorry, I moved to the new place, and I've been having some problems with hooking up my recording with the TV. I need a really long USB or something like that. I can't figure it out, so I can't really get no Modern Warfare for a while, guys. Maybe I can get some more computer stuff for you guys. If any ideas, leave some comments below. But anyways, I hope you guys will enjoy watching this StarCraft, and take it easy, guys.